It was mass transfer. I was sitting with my friends and everything, and everything was good. The only one problem was like the math teacher hated us. I don't fucking know why. That guy just hated me for some reason. Like, bro, that guy looked at me as if I'm like dating his daughter or something. Like, dude, what did I do to you? Like, did I like kiss your wife or something? Like, dude, what's wrong with you? Anyways, so basically the math teacher is like asking questions and making them like calling students and making them solve the question on the blackboard and stuff like that. And that motherfucker was like looking for someone to pick and torture. And I was like praying to God that, bro, don't pick me. Like, dude, don't pick me. And guess what? That motherfucker picks me. I don't know why he does. Maybe because he hates me. If he does, fuck you. Fuck you. Anyways, he's like, oh yeah, come here and solve the answer. I'm like, go fuck yourself. He basically tells me to solve the answer. I'm like, I don't fucking know this shit. I'm saying it to myself in my head, but like at that time I was pretending that I know the answer. So I'm pretending like I know the answer, and I'm basically doing all the equation needed to solve the answer, and I'm like praying to fucking God, like, bro, help me, dude, God, help me. How do I do this? If I don't, this motherfucker gonna like murder me. And I'm like, and finally after all the praying and everything, one of my friend basically like shows me the answer. I'm like, and I like basically like copies the answer and like do the answer, and like I call him and I'm like, sir, I solved the answer. I was like expecting to breathe. I was like, oh yeah, I did a really good job. You know what I mean? I did a really good job. This motherfucker like, he's gonna give me some praise and he's gonna be like, well done and everything. I was expecting that. And that motherfucker comes in and he looks at the answer and he stares at the answer, and then he looks back at me and he's like, who solved the answer? Who told you the answer? I'm like, he told you the answer. In my head I'm like, how do you know that, bro? How? I'm like, and I said to him, what do you mean? I just solved the answer. And he refuses to believe me. He's like, you didn't solve the answer, there's somewhere else. Like, bro, what do you mean I can't solve the answer? I mean, I didn't. I cheated, but still, what do you mean? And he's like pressurizing me and everything. He's like, who told you the answer? He told you the answer. And my friend who told me the answer was fucking worried. Like, bro, he was probably like, worried as fuck. He was like, oh my god, this motherfucker gonna fucking murder me. Anyways, so I'm like, that motherfucker started asking me, I'm like, and eventually the lunch bell rang and he had to leave, and I prayed to God. Oh, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, dude. I would have been fucked if this wouldn't happen. So yeah, thank you.